Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video. And today we have the February producers letter. I tried recording a live reaction and I was like really impressed and crazy, but of course I messed up some stuff so I couldn't use the recording. So this won't be a live reaction, but we are going to cover everything that was covered on the producers letter. So the first thing was they did talk about, they told us we were going to get 2 more global first things, and they're going to actually announce 2 things in this video. And the second one was an absolute shocker to me. I could not believe it. It was absolutely crazy. So we'll go through here and let Amatsu do his thing. But the big thing is people were thinking Goku Black for this. The question is would it be a Carnival LR, or would it be a Dokkanfest LR, or would it be a Dokkanfest TUR? Some people were thinking maybe it would replace Tanabata, or we'd get Tanabata early. But here it is. They're going to present it. And it's looking pretty fire. So they start off with some LR AGL Vegito animations here, which is pretty cool. We'll take it. Do you like this color? It literally suits me. And so right there, I knew it was Goku Black. I mean, this is what we're all thinking, right? But the cool thing about it is this is a transforming domain character. So yes, it's Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose. I was kind of hoping it would be like a base Goku Black or have a different name, but this, when we look at the kit, I kind of get some hope for, because I want him to be able to link with the Int LR Rose is basically what I want, right? So they show some of the animations. I think the animations look fine. They're not like groundbreaking, like, oh my god, craziest animations, right? But that there is the art for after you use the domain. So it's like the Goku Black clones. So that's basically what they're giving us here. So there it is. He's extreme physical. He has a base form, and then he uses the active skill and goes into the clone mode. I'm hoping that while he's in clones, he has a different name, so I can link him with Goku Black's. Although if it's considered a transformation, I think even if his name is Goku Black, he would still link with Goku Black, I believe. So that's good. And we already have a good linking partner in Tex Zamasu. I mean, that's who they want you to run him with. So I'm definitely going to summon for him. This is like way too hype not to summon for, right? All right, so they're going to go ahead and go through the abilities here, right? So they're going to go through categories. I mean, there's nothing crazy there. That's all very predictable. However, you did notice, whoops, oh shoot. You did notice on that last slide, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed stop instead of pause. Hold on a second here. All right, so we're going to go through the abilities here. All right, so we're going to go here. Whoops. So we're getting the super bosses category early. So that's the big thing here. So you super bosses in corroded body and mind, 3 key and 170 to stats, and then 30% if you're on Realm of Gods or Accelerated Battle or Exploding Rage. So the thing I noticed with this is it's going to kind of hit Beerus units. And I actually... Well, I won't say it. I was going to say it hits another unit, but I don't want to spoil it for you guys because there's a big shocker easy A at the end of a character that fits onto this also. We'll go there in case you haven't heard the news yet and you're hearing it for the first time. I don't want to spoil it yet. Okay, so raises attack and defense for 1 turn, does immense damage. So this Goku Black actually has a really good kit. I don't think it's like Beast Gohan level, but it's very good. So key 2, attack and defense 200, guards all attacks for 1 turn. Damage reduction of 6% per super bosses category ally on the team up to 30%. So you pretty much need to run 5 super bosses on the team to get that. That's not that bad. Plus an additional damage reduction of 30% before attacking, which is awesome. So in slot 1, he's got 60% damage reduction before attacking. Now he's going to lose 30% after attacking, but the way they have him built, his defense is going to get insane. So he launches an additional attack per Rainbow Key Sphere obtained. Now these are normals, okay? There's no supers there. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack, so he just has that for free. Launches an additional super attack every time the character attacks 5 times in battle, plus an additional attack and defense 30% within the same turn with each attack performed. That's what's insane, is that right there. Because you're getting 30% multiplicative attack and defense every time he attacks, does not have to be a super. So what it is you get your first attack, you get an extra attack per Rainbow Key Spear. So you could technically get 5. It's very rare, but let's say you got 5, right? So that's 6 attacks right there, plus another built in there. That's 7. With hidden potential, he could have 8. 8, I believe, is the most attacks any character can ever do in this game. I've never seen a character do 8 attacks in 1 turn. Now, that's going to be very rare. I would say 7 or 6 is probably more common, but that's still a crap ton of attacks. Absolutely crazy. Oh, and that's not even counting for attacking the 5th time. So let's count it again, right? So it's, you do your normal attack, that's 1. 5 rainbow key spheres, that would put you up to 6. Another built in there, that would put you up to 7. Then after the 5th, you're going to get the 8th attack, and then with your hidden potential would be 9. So 9 potential attacks. And can you imagine attack and defense 30% stacked 9 times? Once again, very rare, but even stacked 6 or 7 times, his defense should get crazy. And then Super Bosses category, allies key 2 within the same turn after receiving an attack, and a great chance of nullifying Key Blast Super. So he's got another defensive tech there where he could actually just nullify out the super attack, which is great, right? All right, let's go back in. This guy's crazy, man. And this is just in his first state. Now, what happens is he has an active skill, which is going to create the domain, and that's going to raise Super Bosses category allies key by 2. And it's going to create clones for 4 turns. Can be activated when all allies attacking in the same turn are Super Bosses category characters, starting from the 4th turn or starting from the 6th turn. That's not a bad condition. It's basically 4 turns. You're going to run him with Super Bosses. That's how he's going to be. His domain is going to be Super Bosses category enemies and allies attack and defense 10%, and then another 10% if it's extreme. We've seen this with other domains. The percentages look small, but it's multiplicative and actually is like way more impactful than what it looks like. So your basically Zamasus and Goku Blacks are getting 20% attack and defense there. It's going to be good. Very, very good. All right, and then the super attack in the clone form is greatly raise attack, stack, and defense for 1 turn. Causes immense damage and lowers defense. And then the passive here while he's in the clone mode. Key 2, attack and defense 222. Effective against all types. So this tells me right away, like, I wouldn't really put crit into this guy. And I think he's got some crit built in too. Reduces damage by 66% before attacking. Very good. Randomly changes key spheres to rainbow. Launches an additional attack that has a rare chance of becoming a super per rainbow key sphere. So same thing he added in the first one, but he actually has a rare chance for it to be a super, which is kind of crazy. Because for this guy, getting normals is great. See, here's the thing though, with all the normals, you may actually want to go some crit on him, right? Depending on how much he's got built in. Crit actually isn't the worst on him. I would maybe forego dodge completely and just go very offensive build on him and just do crit additional maybe, yeah. Launches an additional, has a great chance of becoming a super. Launches an additional super attack every time he attacks 5 times in battle. Plus an additional attack and defense 33% within the same turn for each attack performed. So same stuff as the previous form, but it's getting 33% instead of 30. Multiplicative. And once again, he can attack like 9 times. Like crazy. Nine attacks. We'll see if I mean, I'm going to get him. But if I can get a video of him doing 9 attacks, I will try to. If I can get that recorded, that would be pretty wild. So he's going to do an access skill. So the thing is when he goes in the clones, what they don't really specify here is, does he have a different names? And it says he only summons the clones for 4 turns. So is it like an exchange then, where he just goes back to Goku Black after? It might be the case, right? But you can see there, the clones, they have different sprites and everything. When you see the domain being active. On paper, I feel like they did a good job with this guy. Like, this is somebody I think players will be definitely tempted to summon for sure. And who knows, like with this guy in slot 1, maybe you could get away with Int Goku Black in slot 2, like stacking defense. Like maybe, right? Like we definitely got to play around with this guy. Yeah, and then, yeah, I would say so, Amatsu. Launching multiple attacks will become easier. Yeah, I think that's a correct statement. When you're going to be getting 9 attacks with this guy. That's crazy. Here's the thing that's crazy. Look at this banner. So they put the Worldwide Celebration units on here. This is great for global, because these normally don't return until, like, July, right? Like, a long time. So to get these returning now, it's like, yeah, July, basically right before the next Worldwide. It's literally like a whole year. So this is perfect for global to have another chance at these units. And my AGL Vegito is only at like 0 or 1 dupe. So definitely need to get that. And obviously this is what the Super Dokkan tickets have been for. People were kind of upset they didn't notice, but like, yeah, the word super is black and pink. So it's like Goku Black colors, right? So how we didn't see that, I don't know. I mean, you're obviously not looking for a new character. Like, we just didn't know what these were for. So, you know, I thought they were just going to be for Ribrianne's banner, to be honest. But this is a great like hype thing they can do right now while JP's got the anniversary going. This is great. And so they're explaining to you, yay, Fusion Zamasu's a super bosses category alley. Well, no duh. No duh. That's what they want you to run here, of course. Now, a new EZA. This is the big shocker, and I could not believe this when I saw it. I wish my original recording worked, because I was like going crazy. But dude, STR Kefla, are you kidding me right now? I love Universe 6. This, you know, somebody we can run with Kale, right? So let's look at her kit. Universe 6 Rapid Growth, Key 3 and 170 stats. Greatly raises attack, infinitely raises defense for 1 turn, immense damage. Now remember, this is one of these characters that I believe she just transforms every turn. I'll have to go back and look at it, but I think she just transforms every turn. So Key 1, defense 200, attack 200 plus additional defense 100 while performing a super. Plus an additional attack 150 and high chance to evade with 3 or more key spheres of change. So 50% chance to dodge with 3 key spheres isn't bad. Launches an additional with 6 or more key spheres obtained, and then transforms when conditions are met, which I think it's just her next turn, if I remember right. Greatly raises attack after she transforms, raises defense for 1 turn, immense damage. So it's just like a stronger version of the previous kit is what it is. Key 2, defense 250, attack 250, plus an additional defense 100 while performing a super, plus an additional attack 150 and high chance to evade, including super, with 2 or more. So only 2 key spheres, you got 50% chance to dodge. Plus an additional defense 50 with 4 or more key spheres, launches an additional super with 6 or more, and then transforms again. And then in the last form, greatly raises attack infinitely. So she's stacking attack the whole way through. Raises defense 1 turn, immense damage, lowers defense. Then she's Key 3, defense 260, attack 260, plus an additional defense 120, while performing a super. High chance of dodging, just flat out, so no orbs. So when she's fully transformed, you just have dodge. Plus an additional attack 160 and defense 60 with 2 or more key spheres. Launches an additional with 4 or more. Launches another additional super and chance to perform a crit. And high chance of evading with 6 or more key spheres. So the one problem this character's are always had is that she's very hungry for orbs and she doesn't create her own. But dude, STR Kaba, he's coming, right? His EZA was so good. So you imagine Kale, her, and STR Kaba. That's a great start to a U6 team. Plus you got like Bona Magetta. We just recently got those U6 EZAs that are actually pretty solid, right? And what's even cooler is they're going to go ahead and bring back the events from the Worldwide Celebration. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think of this Global First event and announcement. I think it's very hype. Let me know if you're going to summon. I'm definitely going to go in on this. And guess what? It drops on 2/20, which is tomorrow. So it'll probably be tomorrow night. So yeah, or it actually could be like tonight at like 1:30 a.m. or whatever. So this could be live when I wake up in the morning. So very, very excited. I will post summons as soon as I can. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you all on the next one. Oh wait, by the way, power level bonus is coming. Sure. I don't want to like yeah, I don't want to like skip on this. The power level bonus is coming on the 29th. And this is the thing JP got. So based on your power level, you'll actually like get more Zenny and drops when you're doing maps and stuff, which is really awesome. I'm excited for this because it's going to help me get awakening medals a lot faster when like the new Dokkanfest come out. So to get the max power level bonus, your power level needs to be 3 million. So start grinding if you're not there yet. I'm at like 5.5 mil, so I'm good. So yeah, anyways, guys, very exciting announcements. I'm very hyped for this. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.